What is going on, guys? It's Dragonheart here with another episode of Farming Simulator. Hopefully today's episode goes a little bit better than yesterday. Pretty sure yesterday's video was for an hour, but unfortunately I don't know if it stayed for an hour. It was probably 50 minutes long, that I can think of it streaming, but when I looked on my channel it only said 4 minutes long. And it's like, wonder what happened. And then this morning, I saw that it recorrected itself. So, yeah. So, episode 1 was short, but hey, we're pretty much fine with that. Hopefully we get a better episode this time. We have our worker over here getting done with cultivating field 4. Go back this way. We have a worker fertilizing the field as well, and if I can, as we can see, guys, we actually have some new equipment. We have one of my buddy's pieces of equipment here. So for some reason he loves the 3-axle Challenger. Got not a clue, but it's a good tractor for hauling things. So just in case we have some of those big pieces of equipment down the road, we have something to haul them with. And then we have 2 lawnmowers here, guys, at the sheep pen. So when we get cutting grass, we can actually put the grass into this place here. And if we had to, we can make some silage. And also, this building here is a solar panel. So we shall be getting $100 every hour while this thing is running, which makes it awesome. Here is one of our new pieces of equipment as well, a Massey Ferguson, plowing the field, making sure it's ready for the cultivator. We may not cultivate this, we may not, I don't know, because if I have to cultivate this, I'm gonna have to start it down at the other corner, which will probably be a pain. So yeah, guys, that's what's going on now, and hopefully we can get going. We're gonna plant wheat in field 4. Has no tank. Okay, the tank is empty. So I guess fertilization is done. So soon we're gonna have to start doing seeding as well. This field is so lopsided, guys, that you really can't use workers to work the field. It's kind of a pain to get them to go straight. They follow the way the field was made. So somehow I would have to take and recreate the field a little bit to get them to follow it the way I want it to. But oh well. And if anybody is wondering, yes, we are still in seasons. We have not changed that. I've placed items here and there to take and kind of make the farm look a little better. We got our fertilizer tank here where we can fill up our fertilizers for our sprayers. And then over here we have a wash bay that I placed as well, so we can wash our lovely pieces of equipment without any problems. And of course, they do need to fix washing vehicles, because I really am kind of tired of just being able to stand in one place and wash off the whole rig. Maybe they'll fix that for Farming Simulator 19. We'll never know, guys. I think I might just plop this on field 3 and get field 3 ready for cultivating. We'll probably plow it and then cultivate it, but for right now I think we'll do a little spraying on it. We'll let this guy go to town, and then as you guys can see, instantly he just goes to the path of the field. So pretty much if I wanted him to work properly, we would have had to go to the bottom right corner to get him to go at the right angle to do the whole field. Which kind of irritates me that he doesn't do that anyhow. Alright, let's see, how's this guy doing? He's doing almost done, so let's grab this fella here. We're gonna bring him over here. And of course, we're gonna set him up to the way we think we're gonna set him up, and he's just gonna go on his own little way. So we'll just guess that he's gonna go this way. By the time he gets down there, this guy will be done. So we'll sit with this guy for right now, guys. We actually might just sell this tractor and the harrows and get something else. Corporate deals. Bull. Oh my god. There's nothing here blocking your path, nincompoop. This is another issue, guys, that is another pain, is you're right next to the road. So the workers may think that they're being blocked, but they're actually not being. This guy's gonna run out of fluid here soon. But at least he'll, there again. Somebody is... Oh, here we go. This I can understand. Of course, he really doesn't need to go that far. He's not being blocked by an object, knucklehead. I swear. Half the time, guys, I go kind of cuckoo with this. So, we're in the first season here, guys. So... we're able to plant. Grass won't start be growing until day 5 of spring. So until then, we won't be doing anything with grass. We're just going to be getting our fields ready. So I don't know if we'll get to day 5 on this episode or not. But you never know. And as you can see, we are done. So we actually might just sell all this, or this equipment, and get a bigger one so we can do it ourselves. As you can see, the harrows are actually hitting the ground as we come up over some of this hillcline. We might even just get a bigger cedar, I don't know, but some of our cedars do need to be cultivated before being seeded. So we'll take and probably swap this out for another rig since we have the cash. I just don't want to do it too much. And if you guys are wondering where all the cash came, no, I did not do any cheat boxes, guys. I actually found out that, hang on. Excuse me, guys. That, I could take out a massive on this map. I mean, I thought it was a glitch, to tell you the truth, but I don't think it's a glitch, so, yeah. Those harrows are, really making that thing work. So, let's sell this. I'm gonna sell the tractor too, even though it's a pretty good tractor. And we're gonna go, I already got a Massey Ferguson. I like my Massey Ferguson tractors, but I already have that one, so let's grab this one here. We'll throw wide tires on her. And we need a cultivator. Now the cultivators, we can do probably ourselves. So if we get a good size cultivator, like this one does a 14.5 width span, so it's a good size cultivator. This one here is an 18.2, so that's a decent size. These two items here come with the big bud pack. This one here is a 24, which I don't think our tractor will actually be able to pull that. How is that one bigger than that one? That's kind of funky. So yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, I really don't know if our tractor could pull that, guys. But that would be a good one to have. I guess the only thing we can do, guys, is just try it, right? Let's try it. It might pull it, it might not. We'll never know until we do. But being part of the big bud pack, and it won't even hook up to it. Oh, there we go. And it is pulling it this way, so that's good. Of course, we spent a lot of cash trying to get this. We haven't even made any money yet. I should probably try to, of course, as you guys can see, we take up the whole roadway. Oh my god. The big bud pack is massive pieces of equipment. don't expect to be on the road with these. I don't even know how people get around with these things on the roadway. You're pretty much taking up the whole road, both lanes. I mean, are these actual pieces of equipment in the real world? I've never seen any of them before. So, this is insane for how big these are. If there's any of these type of pieces of equipment in the real world, more respect for you guys that actually use these things, because they're huge. And oh, we saved it. Oh my goodness, we saved it from tipping over. If we tipped over, I have nothing to tip it back, and we would have to start the travel all over again, guys. I'm actually going to come down here and harrow this. So let's unfold. Oh yeah, this is gonna make things a whole lot better for us. Even though it's kind of cheating. Oh, wow. Didn't even touch this. I think I'm doing it now. What is that guy doing? Wow, he's very, very slow. Okay. We're gonna whip around here and make sure we get everything taken care of. Don't want to feel like I missed anything. Hopefully, guys, we did this in the right season. I'm pretty sure I did. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to lose any crops. The only thing I'm afraid of is nothing. We're not going to get a good harvest. But I don't think I have anything to worry about. But we'll never know until we try. Helper C has completed their task. Oh, G, okay. G is the one doing the tank. Okay, I got a little scared there for a quick second. I'm gonna try and keep up with you guys in chat if I can. It's kind of hard to go back and forth between screens, but I will try my best to make sure I see that you guys are in chat, and keep playing at the same time. Who knows, guys, we might actually get into some logging probably to counteract our money situation. But I think when we get further on into the year, things will start picking up. Of course, I know how it's kind of odd that directly from episode 1, which was having sheep, to having no sheep. Yeah, I had to. They all died, guys. Because if you, let's peek into this real quick. If you go over to your animals, when you have, on seasons, your animals have healths. So if they have a constant water supply and food supply, their health will be pretty good. Unfortunately, mine did not have any food or water because I kind of jumped the gun on that, and plus didn't know anything about seasons right off the bat. So they all perished. But that's okay, we can actually get them back. I'm not too worried about it. But at least I know more now than what I did when I started. Excuse me, guys. As you guys can see, some of the field will probably not get touched, only because of the angle of it. We'll have to probably drop it, yeah, like that, and then run down the rest of the angle just to get the rest of it. Only because of the hill, but who knows. So this field has been partially fertilized. The seeder that I have will fertilize the field, thank God. But I will probably do fertilizing before winter. I'll probably plant a top crop, and then cultivate that into the ground, so that way over winter my fields will stay fertilized for the next season. Also, as you can see, this side of the field is turning gray, and this side is black, kind of black, where the fertilizer's been. This field has actually, the whole field has been fertilized completely. So I don't know why maybe it's just taking more fertilizer or not, I don't know. Because as you can see, that's a dark color as well. It's probably just drying up. Probably ready for the next fertilization. Of course, this field had corn on it before we started the game, so that's another cool thing. Alright, I've caught up to him, so I'm gonna probably walk away from plowing this a little bit, or cultivating it, and move on to the next field and cultivate that. Only because I'm gonna have to cultivate it again after he's done making his pass. I'll continue, I guess. As you can see, the equipment went through that dead tree, but I think we can actually cut that dead tree down. I might, when we do some forestry, I might cut those trees down and get rid of all the trees in there and just completely open up this whole area to the field. So that way I don't have to worry about it. And just have one big field, that way nothing gets blocked or stopped. Which will be great. But who knows what will happen. Maybe I can't do that, but we already know the tractor will actually get hung up on those trees, so at least some of them. Helper A has completed their task. Helper A. Who was Helper A? Helper A was not this guy. Not that guy. Really? Seriously? Whatever. You have definitely not finished your task. I think the only reason why it said that he finished his task was he was probably up on time. I don't know. I've kind of never seen it do that before. Alright, let's fold this up. We'll move on to field 3, get that cultivated. Yeah guys, we're doing a lot of cultivating. There is seeding going on, as you can see. But as you can see, he's not really seeding right up to the line. He's actually seeding up to there, and that is it. And then goes right down to the corner. I have no idea why he's doing that. It's some glitch thing. He's probably reading that there's something there. I got not a clue. That's the bio plant, guys, right there. So that way we can store some stuff. When we get into grass, we'll probably we'll probably do corn for them, because corn actually fills up a little faster. We might do grass and corn at the same time, but as you can see, the vehicle behind me is actually doing like 35. We're only doing 26 going down the highway. We pretty much can become a big farm almost right off the bat, guys. We could easily just, from the beginning of the game, take and sell every piece of equipment and pretty much start from scratch. And you can select all the equipment you want without even using money boxes. I mean, you get $1,000, so $1,000 and like $450,000. Just from a loan, on top of the cash, the $25,000 you already had. That's a lot of money, guys. I mean, if you spent your money wisely, got the right equipment for what you're gonna start with, you would probably be all set. I mean, if I had to, I could probably start with pigs, guys, and just feed them the crops that I already have in storage from the start of the game. Or I could just do whatever. And what is up with that? It's like a sand pit. You guys seeing that? That whole area is nothing but like a sand pit. Maybe it's like a place where you just place down buildings. That'd be cool. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Everybody's loving it. Alright, we're gonna do a pass down this way. Look at that, guys. We are actually spinning our tires trying to get going with this thing. So this tractor has enough to work with it, but it really doesn't have the horsepower to really use this equipment. Now we also own Field 1, so when we get down here we're going to see if there's a fence between them. If there's no fence, we might just connect Field 1 and 3 together in the future of our series. From the looks of it, there is no fence between them, so this should go perfectly fine. Looks like there was potato or sugar cane on that field at one point. For a second there, I thought my video froze. For all you people that end up watching this video in the morning, I'm hoping to be streaming Saturday and Sunday as well, so that way you guys are able to watch it during your hours of waking up, or maybe that's not possible to do, I'm not sure. But if you guys don't get to see it live, I'm sorry. I really can't get my time schedules to where I can do it during the same time for everybody. But at least I'm able to have it so you guys are able to enjoy it whenever you guys want to watch. Maybe I'm doing something that would help you on your own farm. I'm not sure. But being with Seasons and being the first time ever playing on the Seasons and understanding the Seasons is two different types of things. I did not know one bit about it. I actually went onto YouTube, put in Farming Simulator 17, how to use the season mod, and there's a YouTuber there that explains it from one of the I think he's an actual creator of the season mods, and they go through the whole seasons. They take and explain it with great detail. At least I thought it was great detail of how it works. And now I understand it way much better than when I did yesterday when I first made this episode, the first episode of this series. And I almost feel like I'm losing my voice. I am not sure. Or I'm coming down with something. Who knows? But pretty much the first 4 days, or I don't know if it goes by weeks, to tell you the truth. This might be the week 1. It might be just day 1. But I'm pretty sure just from the first 4 days, you cannot do any planting. Actually, no, you could plant, depending on the crop, you can plant it, but you can't harvest it because it won't grow until a certain time of the year. Like wheat, we'll end up probably harvesting it during summer, maybe the middle of summer, somewhere in there, because it has a growing period. Because growing speed is off, we can't change it. We can't change growing speed, we can't change withering either. The only thing we are actually able to do, guys, is we're able to turn off the moisture. So when it's raining and we're about to lose the crop, we're able to turn off the moisture so we can harvest while it's still raining, which is pretty awesome. That's if we don't want to lose the crop. If we feel like we really want to take and have a legit, a realistic where you can lose your crop and like that, then don't turn it off. Just let the crop wither. In order to do that, guys, actually, I'm going to show you right now. You go in, you hold L1 and you press options, and now you're in your calendar, which shows us the ability to what crops we're able to plant or harvest. Like our oilseed radish, we can actually plant that and harvest all the way through, well, plant it and cultivate it all the way through fall. And our poplars, we can do the same. Grass, we're able to plant it whenever and harvest it only between day 5 of spring all the way through fall. As you can see, we have our temperatures right there in the middle of the name of the crop and our calendar. With the temperature being blue, like our corn here, it says we need 50 degrees to plant our corn. But as you can see, we also can't plant corn until day 5 of spring. So say mid-spring, we're able to plant the corn. And during that whole grace period of being able to plant it, all the way until late summer, early fall, we're able to probably harvest our corn. But we can't plant it until that 50 degrees becomes white. So with it blue, if we planted corn right now with it as a blue 50 degrees, that crop will actually wither instantly. We would not receive that crop at all. So back onto what I was saying of turning on and off our moisture. Moisture is another deal with the season as well. If you're doing hay, guys, like hay, grass, say we want to turn grass into straw and it's wet, we are not able to do it. We're not able to turn it into hay to take and feed to our cows, but we're able to at least turn it into silage. So if you're doing hay and it rains and you want to get it in, turn it into silage. But if you wanted to, you could turn off, go to settings, which is the third one in this, and you can go all the way down to crop moisture, and you can turn it off, which will allow you to harvest during the rain with your harvesters and everything else. You can also set your season lengths. I have it to 12 days, which is the maximum. Oh, no, you can go even higher. Wow, 12 days used to be the maximum. 24 days for season length. That's pretty good. So, 24 days, that's like, wow, half a month. Um, oh well, I'll keep it at 12. Temperature scale, as you can see, Celsius, Fahrenheit. We'll keep it at Fahrenheit. Yeah, you can turn off snow mod, snow tracks. The snow mod just allows it so the snow will actually pile up. When it's winter, you'll still have snow on the ground and you still can't plant anything. But with the snow mod on, it'll just allow the snow to pile up and you guys can push the snow anywhere you want. Stuff like that. Economy, it shows you the scale of, like, we're on wheat right now, what peak it is during the season to sell and store, I guess. I'm not fully 100% if that's true or not, but we'll just play with it and see what happens. That could change throughout the time of actually doing anything through our series, but we'll see what happens during it. Alright, so we'll get back to this, and we'll get back to doing this. I know one thing, I am getting thirsty. Maybe that's why my throat's kind of feeling a little dry. Of course, guys, I've actually been up since 3 o'clock this morning plowing, so I have done a complete 15-hour shift today, which is incredibly insane for me right now. But, oh well, I'll take it. The cash is pretty good. It keeps me receiving video games, so that way I can keep streaming to you guys. Unfortunately, every time I turn around, I end up taking a too long of a break between videos, so hopefully I can get out of that habit and just keep streaming for you guys. So I'm gonna try and stream all for the rest of this week and hopefully on to the next. I do know I have a video game coming out on the 20th of this month, guys. I think it's Sea of Thieves or Sea of Pirates or something like that. So we're gonna probably play that. I know Far Cry 5 comes out this month too, guys. So we'll probably also be streaming that as well. So I'm gonna try and fit Farming Simulator somewhere in the schedule, because I want to see how many episodes I can get of Farming Simulator on my channel before October, because in October we're swapping over to Farming Simulator 19, and I am so ready to see what they have in store for us, guys. When I first found out about Farming Simulator 19, I became hyped, stoked, and ready, and it's like, I want to get back into Farming Simulator. And of course, right back into Farming Simulator, first day, and whammo, throw down the video for you guys, and also I thought it was an epic failure on my behalf. But I think it turned out great. Who knows? We'll see how many views we get on it. We'll see how many views we get on this episode. I'm not too worried about how many people would like the video. I mean, I would like to make sure you guys like my videos and enjoy watching my videos, but I have no way of telling. I mean, you guys could hit that like button down below if you wanted to. You guys could subscribe. I'm not going to tell you guys to subscribe to my channel if you want to or not. It is all up to you guys if you want to subscribe to me so you can see more episodes of what I do and more games that I play. I don't just play this Farming Simulator. I play like a whole bunch of games, guys. We actually have a game known as Terra that's coming to the computer. I am actually doing beta. Well, it's not coming to the computer, sorry guys. It's coming to the console. I'm doing beta for it for the console, and I was unfortunately not beta tester for the PC, but I played it on the PC. The game is awesome. If you guys like RPG MMOs, Terra is a game for you. Also, World of Warcraft, guys, I play that once in a while on my PC. Spin Tires, Mud Runner. I do have Farming Simulator on my PC. Unfortunately, I have not played it forever. It has way better mods on it, but we all know the PC comes out with the mods first, and then they get thrown onto the consoles. Like the season mods, guys, computer was the first, got it first. If you go onto the computer version, you will actually find John Deere as a mod. You'll find a whole bunch of mods, guys, like Peterbilt, Freightliner, Mack, Volvo. You'll even find like a Dodge truck, a GMC, Ford, Toyota, Chevy. All those cool things, all in mods, guys. It's insane what you can find in there. And I kind of wish they would just bring a lot of them here to the console, but I'm not holding my breath to it. They got some awesome maps that have been modded, but who knows. I don't think I'm gonna get Farming Simulator 19 for my computer. I think I'll just keep it for my console version and just go from there. I seriously think I am losing my voice, guys. I think I think I'm gonna go grab a quick drink, guys. I would put a worker on this, but I just don't know how far he would go or which direction he would end up going in, because workers are a pain. And of course, this whole episode's been nothing but me talking, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys like it when the person talks more than just seeing them play. I'm not really sure. Normally there's not much for me to talk about, so I'm normally quiet and just sit back, relax, let the day just pass away and stream the video. But who knows? At least right now we have something to talk about. Who knows? Alright guys, I'll be right back. It's gonna be a short pause, and then we'll get right back to it. Alright guys, I am back, ready to go, and unfortunately, I'm not doing a thing. Okay, we got one person's done, perfect. The seating is still going on, awesome. We'll have to rotate him, and so he hits the rest of the field. I think when we get down the line, guys, I think what I'll do is I'll buy a new seeder and we'll just do seeding ourselves as well. Maybe once or twice. New seeders are good too. But at least we can get things ready to go for when we're ready to seed and everything else. Who knows, we might start into some pigs. I actually have a pig feeding silo that I could place down, so that way I could just buy some food, but since I have no money access, to tell you the truth, it would be kind of hard to, and no guys, those are not my wind towers, those are actually wind towers within the game, on the map, so I do not have a single wind tower. No money coming in except for the solar panels, which is only $100. It's not like $1,000, it's only 100, which is a bummer, because I would enjoy like $1,000 coming in. We'll probably buy like beehives or something to bring in some extra cash during the winter season. Maybe just do some logging, stuff like that. But I think our main goal right now is probably sheep, because sheep is their wool is actually pretty high price, pretty good chunk of change coming in from the wool, which is something we like to see half the time. It just takes a lot longer for it to come in though, so we'll have to stockpile a lot of it. Which I don't mind doing either, but hopefully we get a good season, so that way we get a good amount of crop. But we can't make any guarantees. Of course, I also didn't know if I had any of my friends joining me or not for playing this, but it doesn't really look it, so who knows. Maybe they'll pop in on another day, probably when I have more things going on. But right now it's just pretty much me cultivating the fields, plowing the fields, seeding the fields. And that's about it. Until we're able to get some grass, start on some, doing some hay for the cattle, also probably some silage, getting that started. Maybe I should have just gone straight into logging, did all that, get cash and get stuff, but I don't know. This might pan out, guys. This might work. know one thing, you can't turn very sharp with this, so gotta take it wide. I love the background. The only thing is who sees those types of hills when you got green around you? But there are some green in there, somewhat, at least. But I still like seeing the hills and stuff, so loving it at least. Missed some right there. I think what we'll do, guys, is we'll get one of the big bud tractors to use for this, or we could actually use the other tractor that we have, the other big tractor, the yeah, Craftsman, or nope, yeah, can't remember. Sheesh, I'm having a brain freeze. I should go to bed. God. Gonna miss some here. Oh well. But I hope you guys are enjoying and all that lovely jazz. I probably have repeated myself through this whole video. I swear I've repeated myself. I gotta think of something else to talk about. I got nothing. I think what I'll do, guys, the last bit of the video, I'm pretty sure we've probably been going for an hour, maybe 2. No, I don't think it's been an hour or 2. Hang on, let me check. Nope, we have actually been streaming for an hour, guys. Officially an hour video in 3-4 minutes, 3-4 seconds, which is great. It's awesome. Makes up for yesterday, only a 58-minute stream. But yesterday's video, we did get to see the map a little bit. We bought some sheep. We made mistakes. We learned from the mistakes. We did research before this video to understand the season mod a little bit better. So I think we're ready to continue and get to see where we get, at least. We'll see if we epically fail at this. We'll see if we excel at it. Who knows? But at least we have crops that we can sell just in case we end up in the bind. I do have a chainsaw, so we can at least start up on that. This tractor is covered in dirt in the tires, but the piece of equipment is covered. It is filthy, where that is expected. I'm actually gonna bring and pull this over here real quick. Then I'm gonna jump to the other tractor. That's what I thought. Now I probably have to come over here and cultivate this before the seeder gets over here, because I don't think this will seed on this. It might. And of course the seeder is also fertilizing, so that way if there was any spots that did not get fertilized, it will actually fertilize them. think after this, we'll go see about the chickens. I'm gonna see if I can get this guy to work in this direction. Oh, you want to play like that? Okay. Fine then. You're just gonna end up going down here. Okay, he'll finish there. Let's grab our truck and go check on our chickens. Like every farm, we always end up with chickens. And of course, crazy driver as I am, you definitely don't want to be doing any speeding on this map, because the roads may be straight, but when you get to those S-turns, it's almost impossible to take and stay on your side of the road, especially at a high speed. I still haven't found like a straw selling point, but you never know what you might find. Because I mean, it could be anywhere. It could be up here. It is right here. Okay. So we actually do know where we can sell some straw like that. Alright, let's see about collecting some of these eggs out here. I have not found any Easter eggs on this on this farm yet, guys. At least not yet. Of course, as you can see, we have a humongous space to look for eggs. I mean, I don't understand why they chose this this amount of space. I mean, the eggs could probably end up in the water. It could be up near the tree. Not many eggs for so many chickens. Way too much space for so little chickens. I mean, seriously. But yeah, it's still a good map. Oh, we found a little bit of eggs at least. And we open up the door to let the chickens out. Anybody need a couch? We got a couch here for sale. Didn't think so. Yeah, I don't know how much eggs are going for right now. Let's actually take a gander at that. Does not tell me in that one. Ta-da! This is my loan. Yep. Looks like eggs we are not gonna know about for how much they are selling for. Big bummer. These are the repairs that need to be done to all the vehicles. Alright, where did I see the selling point for the chicken eggs? Oh yeah, Pete's Diner. Don't have to go there, but we'll go there some other time. Hmm. Yeah, unfortunately I put that up a little too high, guys. So attaching that's gonna be a little tricky. I have no idea why I left it like that, but I did. Alright, let's see what we got here, guys. Fertilizer's going down. I thought I set it so he could buy fertilizer again. Nope. Go like that. I'm surprised the fertilizer stayed that long. So this whole field 4, is getting filled up with wheat. Let's get over here. As you can see, he's got a huge amount of stuff to fertilize, and of course, field 3, only a certain amount got fertilized. We do own field 15, which had, looks like canola on it at one point. Field 1 did have potatoes. Okay. Alright, I know I need one thing, though. What do I need? Gosh, guys, I don't know what I need anymore. I think I need to go to bed. That's what I need to do. Oh, he's almost done. Alright, I guess I'll sit here real quick. I have noticed that the cab doesn't get as dirty anymore as it used to. But the tools, they get filthy. Come, pal, buckaroos. Alright, we are good to go. See if we can make it through here without hitting anything. Clean this. Move the tractor out. Clean off the tool. See, all I have to do is just stand in one place. It's kind of a little annoying that they keep it that way, but I don't know. Kind of just wish you had to move around the piece of equipment to clean it. Oh. Darn it. There we go. Perfect. As you guys can see, I got 2 logs inside of it already. Which, truthfully, we can just do this low number. That up. I wasn't even close. Okay, something's up here. I only got 1 log falling out. Where's the other one? Catching everything. Whoa! Whoa, Fido. Whoa. Sheesh! The log does not want to go inside the truck. Want to see if we can fit this in? I want to see if I can fit it in. Oh! Oh! Look at that, guys. We found a home for our tractor. Tight fit. I think I'm not going to really park that in there, but it's going to be at least a little spot for it for right now. That tractor's there. Need the other one. There it is. Alright, let's get this back to home base. Come on, puppy, turn. She can't really turn with this piece of equipment on the back of her. Oh, hold your horses. Oh, fold that bag up. Son of a gun, I was wondering what the heck was going on. See if we can fit in here. Should be able to. Alright, where am I gonna park this? I definitely know it won't fit in any of these bays. We'll park it over here next to this trailer. Alright guys, that actually leaves one tractor left. Our seeder. Which is fine. I don't mind the seeder being the last tractor out because the seeder's going to be doing a lot of work. Speaking of seeders, guys, let's take a look at some seeders. I think if we grabbed a new seeder, guys, I think we're going to end up probably with this one because it's an 18 width for weeks work, which will actually allow us to get things done. I do know we have bigger seeders like this one's also an 18. This one here is actually a 25. But the thing is, with this one, you kind of need this. And there is way too much room needed to turn these things around to actually get things done. We also have, I mean, we can go at 12 with, that's a 14 width. We could do that. Kind of wish I could find something with a big width for potatoes, but they never make anything for potatoes with that much of a work radius. Because I mean, this one here can do everything: grass, wheat, barley, canola, green beans, and your radishes. This one does your sugar beets. Da, 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 da. That one does same stuff. What we got here? Norway. Hello to you. Okay, let's see here. This one does sugar beets as well, so we might get that one there. Oh. Yep. Pondering on what we should buy. But I think we figured it out. Unfortunately, it's going to drop us below what we want for cash. So, it's a big no-go for right now. It's too bad we can't harvest anything. We might sell some stuff, but other than that, we're going to be waiting for Field 4 to grow. But I definitely going to need some type of cash income. Let's see here. What can we do for cash income? Kind of wish the solar panel place would give me more than just... Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. Shovel or in pallets? Really? You could actually just throw stuff on pallets? Huh. Did not know that. Pig feed allows us to feed our pigs. Expensive though. Wow. 800,000 storage for each item. That's insane. Hmm. Could buy a solar panel, but that would not work. You would need a ton of them. Norway is sand. Coolsville, if I'm getting that correctly. Let's see. Yeah. It's going to be a little on the tough side figuring out what to get for a food supply. Or, not food supply, a money income. Alright, we got that back to its normal setting for right now. And that thing can stay in. Unfortunately, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. And that guy can continue what he's doing. I think that'll be the only tractor I'll have out left. Out in the field doing its own little routine. Actually, what I want to do is I want to see something real quick. We're going to head up the road real quick here. Jump! No. No jump. No jump. Just a lot of humping. Hopping. Sheesh. Excuse me. Can't speak. Road speed limit's 50. Okay, so we have... Looks like we can store something there, but we have all this space right here that's empty. I don't know if it's something that they're planning on using or something. I'm still trying to figure out for golden nuggets, but I haven't seen anything. No, lady, I didn't see anything, I promise. So I think right here, guys, we're going to try and see if we can do something. It's going to be a pain because it's going to say I bought something anyhow. Make like a log yard here. Or... we could put like a whole lot of storage units for like vehicles or whatever we want. Because we're definitely going to need some spots to park rigs, but there's a whole lot of locations around here that we can park rigs. Logging units I probably would put in here. Probably in something like this here. I could probably put them in something like these. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll figure it out. Figure what we get. First things first, cash. We'll get that figured out before we move on to this location here. We'll figure out if we're going to turn this into a log yard or something. If I park right here real quick, as you guys can see, there's still... Oh, no missions available in multiplayer. Okay, never mind. I'll take that back. I'll check that out, see if there's any missions available when I get back on later on. Tomorrow or something when I do solo. I should have probably done solo. Whee! Okay. So we'll leave it at that, guys. We just had a massive accident. Good thing I was wearing my seatbelt, so that way I can walk away from this. Just remember, guys, pay attention to where you're going on the road, and watch out for those ditches. Alright, guys, I gotta get out of here before the cops show up, so that way I don't get in trouble. So I shall see you all next time on our lovely, lovely farm that is actually coming along pretty good. So until then, guys, we'll see you later.